Friar Gate Studios and Skills Centre is a hub for the SEND community here in Derby. There's lots of different parts, different services. There is the Glow and Grow Café here, which is run by learners at Transition 2 on a pre-supported internship study programme.
Transition 2 is a specialist college that offers tailored support to young adults with SEND. One of our programmes is called World of Work. They might do something in our café, or they might go to one of our other sites at Elveston and learn other different skills. And the main goal is to then get them onto the path of employability.
I wasn't the best before I came here. I was very nervous and just shut down really. You make friends because everyone's quite friendly here. The teachers help you, they support you. I've learnt more about cooking, like better cooking skills. I'm more confident.
Friar Gate Studios is the place to come if you want to talk to a SEND officer about how to get yourself onto the next stage of your educational journey. You'll be met by one of the team, a nice friendly face, and we can work with you to get you on the right programmes and on the right pathways for your future.
The Careers Information Advice and Guidance Service is provided through Derby City Council at Friar Gate Studios. So it's impartial advice really to understand what the young person wants to do with their lives, explore ideas, maybe complete some careers assessments with them to really understand their personality, what their passions are, their interests, and then I can provide some information to them about what they could plan for in the future.
I'm one of the disability employment advisors based at Derby Job Centre, and we started working out of Friar Gate Studios recently to offer some of our disability employment services. And this is a great sort of space to have a really sort of good conversations about work and sort of options of support.
Here at Friar Gate Studios, it's like a healthcare thing every Friday, and it helps people like if they feel down with their mental health. We talk about all different topics like anxiety and sleep, so it makes you feel relaxed and calm, and you're doing different things each week, and you don't have to speak, you can just sit there, but you can open up if you want to, because nothing goes out the room.
We are called BeConnected. We all need to have that sense of belonging and to be part of something and to connect with other people. It's predominantly a leisure and wellbeing service, so we are providing activities and events for young people with SEND between 18 and 24. And what we're finding is that our young people with SEND, they're really lacking opportunities for that social contact. And as human beings, we all crave that social connection with other people. So we want to be able to provide our young people those opportunities within Derby to have that social connection with their peers and equip them with the confidence and the skills to be able to do that here, but also to move those skills to other places as well.
Travel training is support for SEND young adults to travel independently and be out and about independently. We work one-to-one with the learner. It's from their front door, doing the walking route, so it's road safety, thinking about being safe, keeping your things safe when you're out and about, catching the bus route, and then to the place of education normally, so to school or college, and then the return journey as well.
In the mainstream world, we might take it as for granted that we that skill that we just do, but you know, with parents with SEND, it's going to be a lot more of a challenge for letting that young person, you know, achieve that skill, and that's what we're all about. That is the big goal.
The most important thing is that independence and being confident in being able to go out and the choices that they have.
Horizons is for students that are preparing for adulthood. They do have an EHC plan and they need to become more resilient in learning how to be independent and learn how the world works in a supportive environment where it's okay to make mistakes. We moved to Friar Gate Studios in September, and it's been lovely to become a part of a wider community that's supporting students and young adults with SEND in the city. There's a cafe downstairs that students can access, and we're aware of the future work that we can do with the Transition 2 team, and it's important that our young people know that there's support systems that they can access downstairs. Not many students know that there is a wealth of support out there. So being here in this building, in this academic quarter of Derby, it gives them an identity and it gives them a safe space that they can keep coming back to as they need to in their adult lives.
I'm a voluntary member of Derby Send Voice. We're the official parent-carer forum for Derby City Send parents, and we are the voice of parent carers to represent them across different statutory services, so health, social care and education, and just be the voice to share the lived experience of parent carers, to work collaboratively and co-productively with services to hopefully positively impact change for our families. One of the benefits of us being here at Friar Gate Studios is having access to the amazing Glow and Grow Café. Many SEND parents feel very isolated, so being able to offer more opportunities for things like cuppa and chat, but also in an environment which we hope is quite aspirational to show parents the different pathways that may be on offer for their child as they age through the systems. So it hits a lot of targets for us, so I love the fact that we've got a cafe and they do great coffee.